Good day, everyone. My name is Mathew Orquia, and I am your trainer today. And the topic that I want to discuss is about assertive communication skills. And what is assertive communication skills? Assertive is a communicating and expressing your thoughts, feelings, and opinions in a way that makes your views and needs clearly understood by others without putting down their thoughts, feelings, or opinions. And for the next slide, I would like to discuss about for this. So, being able to communicate openly and honestly. Honestly goes beyond not lying to the people you communicate with. It's about the ability to admit your voice and also your mistakes and confess when you're wrong. And done in the right way, this kind of openness leads to trust and loyalty. The people you communicate with know they can trust and know you that you can appreciate the relationship. And being able to communicate openly and honestly, you need to communicate or interact people through your intentions. You need to give your intentions, the truly intentions. It's because saying honestly can get more attention from other people, and you can also convince them that what are you trying to say. And next is show respect to others. Listen with care without interrupting. Yes, it is more important to listen with care without interrupting. Listening with lot of care that reflects, that helps you to talk about clearly without an interruptions. Talking without interruptions can lead a nice communication from you unto the person you talk about. And next is not only listen but truly seek to understand. Yes, it is more important that you also need to listen truly and to understand. If you listen truly, you know that what are the possible things that the person you communicate, you can know what his objectives to talk to you and to let them know about you. And also next, after the respond. Yes, there is a respond after a communication. The help of respond is you can respond if you know the topic that you two are able to said and the topic that you want to explain to each other. And also, if you don't understand, ask question to clarify. Yes, it is also need to clarify the situation. You cannot get the right things, the right communication if you don't need to clarify. Clarifying something can help you to learn to know about more the topic. And next is do not judge. This is so important because judging sometimes can lead to enter the negativities that may happen. And next is be approachable when someone wants to give you a feedback. Yes, need to be approachable when someone want you to give a feedback, because giving feedback can also help you to improve what are you need to improve. And also, never express negative emotions such as pride and anger. Yes, and it is also more important that never express negative emotions, because negative emotions can lead to get negativities aside from your being to get the attention that you are talking about. Next is the ability to communicate clearly. Define your main goal. What are the main ideas you are trying to express with the message you are trying to say? And yes, you need to define the main topic that you want to say. The main ideas are the main point of the communication. The ideas that you want to express is the main topic that you want to give the point out of the topic, and use short and more direct sentences. Yes, use short and direct sentences. You didn't need to say long sentences, but it is better if you said a short sentence but meaningless sentence. Next is listen more than you talk. It is more important to listen than you talk, is because by listening you can get the ideas that you need to get and that you want to receive and you want to talk about. And next is cut the jargon and the words that mean nothing. You didn't need to express it from the longest term, but you just need to cut the not that important thing and only get the most important thing, is because it is your target and it's your point. And next is ask yourself, does what I'm talking make sense? Yes, you need to ask yourself if you are talking that, and the topic that you want to talk is have a make sense, because it is the interaction of people that you can convince them and get the idea. And next, the ability to control your emotions. Yes, this is more important, because think before you react. You must think before you react. By the help of thinking before you react can lead to everyone that gives the topic more clearly than you expect, and find positive things in the situation. And it is also more important that you need to find the possible things, and also the positive things, is because getting the positive things can lead to everyone to be able to get the clearly and positive things without negativities. It is because negativities can distract and positivities can help to improve. Next is always look ahead. What's happened has happened. Yes, it is also more important that you need to look what happened. You can't enter the happenings without even know what happened. You can distract other people's communication with interacting without knowing the main point or the main problem. And next is get to know yourself, analyze your behavior. And it is more important also to know about yourself, that before you judge to other people, you need to ask yourself first, or think yourself first, if you are a sample a good person. If you give a positivities to other people, they can also give a positivities to you. And next is use the situation as motivation. Yes, you need to use the situation as the motivation of all. And I just want to give you an example that if a people have a motivation, he or she can go through beyond what he wanted or what he wanted to get more, because they have motivation. And be able to have a motivation, people can express more and more. And also surround yourself with positive people. Yes, it is more important also to surround yourself with positive people, because positive people can also help you what you need to help, what you are need, and what you want to receive from about positivities through your life. And also to have a people with a positive thinkings, they can also encourage you and help you from your problems if you need something, just like comforting. And next is smile. Yes, I can say that smile is so important, and smile, through smile, you can convince people to think and to think you positivities, that by showing them a smile, you can lead to them that you are a good person, or you are good to communicate and good in interacting people. And they can also said that they can also say that you have a just like a good person. It's because you're just wearing your smile through interacting people. And next is take a good self-care. Yes, it is also more important that you need to take a good self-care. If you have a good self-care, you can also know about saying to other people that what is any positivities that you apply to yourself, and you can apply it to them to help them think a also a good self-care. And next is being able to admit your mistakes and to apologize. Use words that express remorse, such as "I'm sorry," "I apologize," "I deeply regretted what I did." Yes, it is also need to apologize, not bring your your pride. It's because by saying sorry or apologizing to someone, you can ruin their trust, and you can give the things that you need. Also by saying and apologizing, like being deeply regretting, um, the people know that you are a person that is not being just a pride, and also they can think that you are a good person through saying these words. And offer an explanation. Yes, it is also important that um, offer an explanation. Through explanation, you can get expressing yourself, explain to everyone, or explain anything that what you want to explain. By explaining, people can get the positivities through what you have said, and you can also convince them to trust again if you have a mistake. Next is an offer to correct the mistake. Yes, you need to also to offer to correct the mistakes. By correction doesn't mean to bringing you down or to dragging you down. By correcting someone, it's because correct them can also help not only for me but for everyone. That if someone wants to correct you, just take it positivities that he or she only wants to make you to be good for next, or to to give something, that an encouragement also, that to from your next situation, you already know what you want to say. It's because you've been correcting from the past. And next is act quickly. Take actions to the apology as quickly as possible. Yes, you need to act quickly, take actions to the apology. If in example, like someone wants to apologize, you just also need to take actions of it. That you didn't need to think more, to have more time to respond. It's because act quickly. By example, they apologize you need to respond it as soon as possible. It's because people are apologizing and just want to give sorry, and they also want you to give the apologize that you need, and the apologize that is more needed, and it is more important for person, by not just thinking of their pride. And next is assure the person that you will do your best not to repeat the mistake. Yes, you need to, everyone, not only me or others, that everyone need to assure the person that you will do your best next. Yes, by just saying before it happens, you need to do the best things. Just need to do the best things. It's because doing the best things to the person can help also them to trust you by anything. Is because they think of their self, that by the help of others, by the help of others, by thinking positivities, or to, if you have a trust for someone, if they said that, example, I said to you that I want to do better, to make you just not to make you proud, but to give your intentions and to give your to convince you that I am not this kind of person that has a negativity side, but also I have a positivity side that I want to share with you, and I want to prove you that I am a kind of person who is willing to give the best and not the mistakes. And also not doing a mistake. If something that is happening just like a mistake, you didn't need to repeat the mistake. Is because mistake is a mistake, and if you want to clear it, you didn't need to put another mistake. Instead, you need to put positivities. You need to say an encouragement, also giving and showing them that you are a good, and you are showing your best to prove to that person. Next is move on after apologizing. You need to move on after an apologizing. It's because by moving on, you can also help to relax yourself, and also help to make you calm, and to think anything that is positivities. You need to move on for everything, but if you're trying to move on, just make sure that you're move on in a positive, in a good way. Not moving on by example, you have done a mistake, you didn't need to move on because it's your mistake, it's your pride. No, pride should not be high leveled than your positive thinkings. You just need to move on. It's because moving on from a positivity side can lead you to get to the a good way. It's because you're moving on, and the help of moving on is to think you anything that can make express yourself, and to pursue from other situations. And also the next is willingness to achieve a compromise, and see things from the other's point of view. Yes, you need to see things from the other point of view. You not only think of anything, but you also think of yourself. You need to example, you're asking from others what can they say about you, and you can also ask from others that what are my good sides or my negativity sides. You need to know this all. Is because by the help of this, you are able to know what are the parts of you that you need to change, that you need to give more improvement. And also by the help of this, you need to think that what are the things or the parts of you that you need to improve, and you need to change it, because people doesn't like this. Not giving this negativities that um, you need to change it because people doesn't like you, and it is also wrong. You need to change it because it is bad. You don't need to change it because you only want people that you just like people to love you. Is because of this. Changing yourself is because you want to not input yourself to them, even they don't like you. And the third person point of view is also can help to judge a kind of person who you are. And also the next, listen is so important at anything, any situations, any parts of life, any example, distractions, any just like in anything, just like a normal day, our ears need to listen anything. Through listening, you can get the intentions, the topics, and anything that your surroundings happens, especially when our daily lives. We need to listen, like the sample of the house chores. You need to listen to your parents, friends, relatives, or from any person that you want to talk to you, or they just want to get your attention, or they are just want to give some intentions to you. Through listening, you can get their point, you can get also their intentions by listening, and you can get the feedback, and you can get feedback, and you can give some expressions to anyone. It's because you listen what they are talking to. And also next is make sure what you're asking is achievable and reasonable. Yes, you need to make sure what you are asking is achievable and reasonable. And by the help of making sure of this, you need to to ask, or you just need to get the full intention of other people, is because you can give a reason if you are not like listening, or when you need to ask anything, you can um, interacting directly without giving them the direct point, or the intention of other people, can lead you to bring the negativity distractions. And next is calm down. Yes, it is more important to calm down, is because by calming down you can get a you can get a free time to think, and any time to give a respond, to think anything that is positivities, or to think improvements, to things anything, is because you are willing to give a positivity side, that who is more important than giving a negativities. And next, present your side with facts and examples. Yes, you need to present your side with facts and examples. By presenting by yourself, you need to give the truth. The example you need to give the truth, is because truth is the base of everything. If you are talking truth, and the people know that you are that you are a example, you are a good speaker, they give the trust in you, is because you are the one, or a person who only says about the truth. And um, and it can also help to example society, if you give in anything, if you give an announcement, they open up, and they willing to listen to you. It's because they know that you're a kind of person who's only giving a positivities, and also giving a good an announcement. And also, if it is possible, suggest more than one possible compromise. It is possible to suggest. Yes, suggestions are more important also. Is because by the help is an example, just want to give an example for a group. If they suggest anything, we have a lot of choices where to choose, and by the help of the choices, we can pick the nice decision, and we can also pick the right example. We have giving any topic that is more than more relevant to example to our country, that giving suggestions by all the group example or group members, you can choose, or everyone can choose who have the best ideas by the help of suggestions. And next is, remember, both of you need to give up something, not only of you. Yes, we just need to remember that any of us need to give up something. We need to think anything. We need to choose not to give up any negativities, but you can also say that giving up is not only for not pursuing, it is also giving up. It's because you need to give up for this part, to choose this, or to choose much better than the choices that you have. Example, you have 5 choices, and example, you need to do the things, and this so many things that you need to do more important, and you need to give up the things, is because the one you want to pick is more important than the other one that you didn't pick, or you want to give up. Next, and it is also a assertive non-verbal communication skills. And I just want to give an example. There is posture, voice, eye contacts, gestures, smiles, and distance. By the help of this part of assertive nonverbal communication skills, people think about you that where you are good at, and where people have describes you, or where people give their comments and respond to example. Just want to give an example for posture. Yes, the posture, open and relaxed posture that display balance. Yes, by the help of posture, people get you can get the people's in you can get the people's um can get convincing other people's and to get their attentions, because you have a good posture. Example talking to the center of so many people. By the help of posture, they can say that they can say that for your posture, that you are a good speaker. Yes, it is one also of the important, that they can say that you are a good speaker if you have a good posture. It's because posture can get the attention of the people and can convince them that the kind of posture that is needed and more convincing from other people is to get they can say that you're talking to much more important by basing your postures. Voice, medium pitch and volume. Yes, it is more importance of the voice is because by in communications, in telling about anything, by the help of voice, you need to know where the part is you need to to higher voice or to lower your voice. You need some example, you need to higher voice in terms of in giving the important things of the sentence, or the communicating skills that you want to say. You need to use the high pitch if that comment is more important, is more, and it is more need to get their attentions. And also the you need to lower your voice if that if if you want to say it is more sensitive than a high pitch. Yes, a high pitch, you need to use this high pitch when it is important. And also the low voice, you need to use this if the topic or you want to share is more sensitive, that you need that you need to say that no one only hear about this except the person you are talking to. And also need is the eye contact. Maintain positive eye contact. Yes, you need positive eye contact is because talking to someone with a nice eye contact, you can get their attentions, or you can also get you can convince them that you are saying truly, and you can convince them also that you are talking nicely and more sincere about this topic, or about the types of you want to talk to that person. And next is gestures. Use open up and rounded gestures. Yes, like an example, like an hand gestures, you need to convince to other people that they need to listen to you. It's because you have a nice topic and a good topic, or an announcement that is more convincing, and lead them to able them to know that they need to listen to you. It's because it is more important, and it is more um, um, appointable situation. And also next is smiles. Smiles that shows empathy, but do not overuse them. Yes, by the help of smile, you can also encourage people, and to let them people that you are nice, or you're talking nicely, especially not only for the one, or not being chosen people, not you're not being choose people who you want to wear your smile, but you need to wear your smile always, is because smile can give a positivities not only for yourself and for others. And by the help of smiles, not always you are wearing your smiles. It's because we have a facial expression, or the emotions, feelings, just like that. smiles, and not only your example, you are angry, you are sad, you don't need to put your smiles, because they are not um, they are not to be put at that part, because yeah, just like what I've said, we have emotions, we have called emotions, and also the feelings of other people. If you are sad, you don't need to use a smile as always. You just need to use smile when you are example, you are going in public, or you are in an an example, you are going to a expensive example, hotels or public, or there's so many people, is because by the help of smile you can get positivities. And if you're not wearing your smile, um, people think that you're rude. And also the distance, leave enough space. Yes, by the help of distance, there's so many things I've learned about the distance to leave enough space. Example, just and and I just want to give an example for this assertive communications. As you observe that I am more talking about a communications, I am talking about positivities, I am talking about convincing people, I am talking about to get the attentions of other people. It's because communication is more important to not only for yourself, right? You just need to make that person or everyone to get their attentions, intentions, and to convince them. It's because communication skills not only for yourself. You can't make a communication if you are only talking to yourself. You just need a person or other person that you need to communicate to call it to enable to call that you are doing a communications, that you are communicating to other people, or you have a communication skills. And this everything, and this topic can know, I hope you know, and I hope you learn about anything or everything about the verbal communication skills. And that's all, and thank you.